In today's video, I'll be showing you guys the secrets to paint defense in NBA 2k23. Are y'all tired of getting put in the animations y'all see on the screen? Do y'all know somebody that's steadily getting put in the animations y'all see on the screen? Or do y'all know somebody that's just, their paint defense is just fucking trash? They need to delete their build and, delete the fucking game about damn near. The top 5 secrets or the top 5 things that'll help y'all in paint defense are badges, attribute, timing, angles, and positioning. If you get them 5 things done or corrected, you will sit there, you'll get better animations in 2K23. So let me stop all this talking, let's get straight into the video. The secrets to paint defense. You got badges, attributes, you got angle, positioning, and timing. Those are the 5 main factors to paint defense. If you can get at least 3-4 of them, you get better at paint defense, but you get all 5, that'll solidify you. You got great paint defense if you can get all 5. So let's get straight into it. Now we'll go to attributes. Attributes, the main attributes that really play into paint defense would be interior defense, block, I would say strength to a certain extent, and vertical to a certain extent as well for your chase down blocks and stuff like that. The higher them attribute points are, the better in the paint you will be. And hell, I'll probably say even perimeter defense. If you got a decent perimeter defense, that will stop your man, the person you guarding, from getting into the paint. So the higher they are, the better you'd be in 2K. Now you also got to pay attention to the other attributes, that's going to go against that. Like for instance, driving layup, driving dunk, standing dunk. Those are the main attributes on offense that help you score in the paint. So evidently, everybody got the 90, trying to get the 99. Standing dunk, driving dunk. People probably have like a high, mid, 80s layup, maybe 70s, 80 layup. So you got to pay attention to those attributes as well. Everybody has an offensive build, so you got to realize 3 of them badges, at least 2 of them, depending on what build you got. Everybody gonna probably have that 90 driving dunk, 90 to mid 80s driving dunk, and 70s to 80 layup. And if you got a big, they gonna have at least mid 80s to 90s standing dunk. Now let's go to badges. Badges are a huge role. First of all, I'm gonna break down the badges you need. You will need anchor, most definitely. Anchor is what's gonna get you them blocks. Anchor is what gets you the snatch blocks. You can have anchor bronze, and you'll still do decent, but the higher your anchor badge is, the basics, the higher your anchor badge is, the better your defense will be. Brick wall, I would say to a certain extent, it drains, your opponents, the nigga you guarding, stamina. So the less stamina they have, the less chances of them greening that dunk. It'll make it harder for them. Chase down, yes, that's another way to help you on paint defense. Chase down has been real iffy this year. Especially for me, I get some and sometimes I don't get none. But like I said, it all has to do with timing. Chase down as well. Clamps also prevents your man from getting into the paint as well if you have clamps. But that's a whole nother topic. I'm not talking about perimeter defense, I'm talking about paint defense. So those are the main 3 badges. Pogo stick will also help, but I don't run pogo stick. That's kind of like a bailout badge to me. I'm not discrediting or shaming anybody that run pogo stick, but pogo stick, it will help, give or take. If you could time your jumps right, then you really won't need it. Defense and like how they got the badges set up, you want to use, badges that you need. You want to core your badges and you want to get to the tier 3 badges. You can't really put on badges. It's like, okay, I could use pogo stick one game and I might not need it. You want to put it on the badges you do need. So I think that's all for the defensive badges. Now we're going to go to the badges that's going to make it, that's going to help your opponent. You got to understand both sides of, 2K offensive side and the defensive side in order to stop perimeter plays, to stop your man from getting into the paint. So badges that's going to really help. Bully is a good It's an okay badge. That badge, I think if you run brick wall on that, or maybe post move lock, maybe that'll kind of that'll counteract the bully. You got posterizer. Of course, posterizer is the badge. Is what's gonna get you dunked on. Everybody's gonna want that gold, silver to Hall of Fame. Fast twitch helps you get off the dunk faster. That's another badge you got to keep in mind. Some people do run it, some people don't. Rise up is another badge. I know if you got a 7'2", probably really 6'9" and up, if they got rise up, you gotta keep that in consideration. For my guards that won't help in paint defense, Masher will also help them dunk on you. You gotta realize that. But most guards don't really pay. Paint defense limitless takeoff is it's about damn near the key badge. To be honest with you, out of all day badges would be limitless takeoff. That's what makes it difficult for most people. The higher limitless takeoff is, the further back they can start jumping. And once they already got in that animation, as I know, there's not really a lot of animations to where you could take them out of their whatchamacallit, they animation out of their dunk. Once they pretty much get the dunk off and dunk meter going, it's kind of sort of 75-25, 75% of the shot. With the time, they will sit there and more than likely get the dunk off. If they green it, they miss it. Or the other 25 is where you just take them completely out the animation. Fearless finisher, another good badge, and slithery finisher is another key badge as well that I'd be going back into, and giant slayer as well. So we got the badges down pat. Alright chat, what I got on the screen is some gameplay. Me and my cousin, we were running theater. I think we got a random on our squad. As you can see, I got one block right there. I'm finna get another block, so I had a very good defensive possession. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna break down this gameplay. I will slow it down and show y'all the position and the angling and the timing, and break that down on how y'all can get blocks like that. I'll be putting more blocks on the screen to help y'all see what positions and angles and what spaces in the area, how I'm reacting to the players cutting in the paint. So let's get straight into it. Block number one, as y'all can see, he dribbling the ball. You see how he finds his angle. I meet him up, boom, right there, get the block. First part of execution, I found the angle of where he was at. My position, I was at the top of the C. I wasn't inside that C. Use that C as a guideline, you know what I'm saying, in the paint. Don't find me up in the comment section, because if there's a name to it, I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. I do not know what the hell that name is, to it. I never played basketball for like a league. I played basketball for fun. The only sports I played in the league was football and baseball. But don't find me up in the comment section. I do know a little bit about basketball. As y'all can see in that block, he didn't really get an angle, you know what I'm saying? He was already there, but my position and timing what got that block. As you can see, my cousin, he got the block. So keys to getting blocks in 2K really is your position. And right there, you see how I get the contest and I snatched the ball. I found the position, the angle. I was in the right position. Now timing, when you're timing your blocks, you do not want to jump too early. You do not want to jump too late. You want to find the in-between and where the ball is at the most vulnerable spot. You know what I'm saying? So for like the tomahawks, if you're in front of the defender, you're probably not really going to get a block if he got a tomahawk dunk, but you could take him out as animation and get a contest, you know what I'm saying, to stop him from dunking the ball. The back scratchers, the block, you really not getting no block in front of him. Like I said, you could take him out the animation, or maybe depending on what angle you coming from, you can get the block. But if you're in front of him, you will take him out as animation most of the time. Like I said, you do not want to be in that seat unless you're dealing with a post scorer that's probably finna stand dunk, or maybe do a post hook, post fade. That's really the only time you want to be inside that seat. Like I said, the limitless takeoff does play a huge factor into where your positioning and everything. If you're inside that seat and he got limitless takeoff gold, I can guarantee you every single time he take it into the paint, you're getting your ass dunked on. I don't care what nobody say. You're getting your ass dunked on. You have 99 everything. You're getting dunked on. It's simple. You got limitless takeoff, Hall of Fame, and posterizer silver. It's raps. It's game. You're getting dunked on. So stay outside of that C. You want to be on the outside, not the inside of the C. Now your timing, you want to jump like where he's kind of sort of in the air. Like you don't want to jump too late to where you want to like jump where he's like mid dunk, early to mid dunk. If he already looked like he got his dunk off kind of sort of, like you can already tell what type of dunk he's doing, 9 times out of 10 is a little bit too late. Angle, you got to find that angle. If you can't find the angle of what the person with the ball is cutting at, it's going to fuck up your positioning. So find the angle, positioning, get in front of your defender. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait till he already, jump. Let him jump and don't let him, go too far. You want to find like that sweet spot in the middle. If he's jumping from half court, you want to be somewhere near that free throw. I said half court. He jumping near that free throw line. You want to be somewhere near that free throw line. You ain't got to be directly on it. You got to give him some space, because if you don't, it's going to be a foul. But somewhere, let him take off for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Where you can see the jump. And as soon as you see that jump, you get in that position, if you're already there, and jump for the ball and get the block. But that's the secrets to really paint defense. If y'all like the video, make sure I hit that like button and subscribe button. All's that. You know what I'm saying? Post a comment if you agree. Post a comment if you think the information was helpful, or if there's anything I missed in the video. But it's the kid 2 Icy TD, and gang, I'm out there, bit man. I'm gone.